Hi, Mary here. I'm going to talk about international flight during COVID-19 pandemic. Last Sunday, I fly out from Jakarta, Indonesia and arrived safely in Quito, Ecuador on Monday. I would like to dedicate this video to all of you who are not separated from your loved one and struggling to get back together despite travel restriction. So that's why in this video, I'm going to speak in English, not Bahasa Indonesia, so that many more people get useful information from this video, as well as to extend my gratitude because I find a lot of helpful information from amazing international community, from YouTube, TripAdvisor, and many more websites. So here's my story. I'm Indonesian and my partner Ben is Australian. This year I was supposed to visit Australia to see his family, but unfortunately I was too late to leave Indonesia when Australia closed its border on March due to COVID outbreak is getting worse there. I can't enter Australia even though I already have the mandatory health check and multiple entry visa, and neither does Ben. He cannot enter Indonesia as well. We have been separated for 6 months and have been relentlessly checking any updates on international travel. And until this video is recorded, both Australia and Indonesia doesn't let foreigner in unless they meet several categories. Some of them are having permanent resident permit or immediate family of the citizen, which both of us don't have it yet. By end of July, Ben got assigned in Ecuador and I just quickly checked and my heart just flutters. Thank God Indonesia doesn't need any visa to enter Ecuador because of diplomatic relationship. That is really amazing yet out of my mind. How on earth we can't see each other even though Australia and Indonesia is quite close, yet we have to travel to the other part of the world to be together. I feel like I'm in drama. Within short period of time, we managed to check any international route that are still open and decided to fly with Emirates with transit in Dubai and Madrid. I fly out from Jakarta and Ben fly out from Brisbane, and we reunite in Madrid before flying together to final destination Ecuador. Literally, both of us have less than 1 week to get ready.
Get the health check, visa/travel requirement, ticket, packing, clean up the house, pay out all liabilities.
Honestly, this is very challenging and both of us are really under pressure because this is not just traveling, this is move to live in another country. But both of us have decided to take our leap of faith to be together because for us, family is important. It is irreplaceable foundation. So we start to work on important things. The first thing we check is travel regulations. As Indonesian, you can fly out of Indonesia as long as you meet the requirements from your destination country. So make sure to check
international route, destination country and transit country you visit
remain open. I check in IATA website for worldwide travel update and I will put the link down below. Also, make sure to follow
any airline, airport, country news
to stay updated and comply with its requirement. But for Australia, they don't let the citizen to leave the country. Thank God, Ben's travel exemption is granted because of the work purposes. If you want to travel within this period of time as tourists for sightseeing, I would suggest you to delay your trip because of the COVID-19 risk. Number 2 is passport. If you're traveling internationally, make sure your passport have at least 6 months of validity. This is normal rule. Many countries will deny your entry if your passport doesn't have 6 months validity after your last day of travel. Number 3 is health check. For international flight, you are required to take PCR swab test, and even though it is not comfortable because they took the sample from your throat and from your nose, but it is more accurate than rapid test. Emirates even require the passengers to take PCR test not more than 96 days before departure, not 7 days as normally requested. But I guess Emirates are being extra careful to make sure all passengers are healthy. So make sure you have valid health check and ask the lab to put the detailed information in the result, like a day and time the test is taken and when the result is published. Number 4 is visa. As Australian, Ben has no issue with visa to Ecuador and to transit in Dubai and Madrid. But as Indonesian, I need to double check. The first transit is Dubai. Dubai generally doesn't require transit visa as long as my next flight is less than 24 hours and I stay inside the airport. But then again, you need to make sure if this does apply to your nationalities too. I will link down below. Before COVID-19 pandemic, if you have extra time and want to explore Dubai,
Transit visa for 48 and 96 hours are normally available to book in advance, especially if you fly out with Etihad or Emirates.
next one is Madrid. This is very confusing because Spain belongs to EU member and they are very strict with anyone who depart, arrive or transit in their area. I have checked here and there and found different regulations about Schengen transit visa. Ben can transit in Madrid and even stay in the airport hotel outside the airport without Schengen visa. But I probably cannot get out of the airport because I don't have Schengen visa and it's too late for me to apply. And to make it simple, we just arranged my flight with transit only for 10 hours in Madrid. So I just wait inside the airport until Ben got me, so I don't need any Schengen travel visa. Number 5, also the last one, is health check form. Make sure to print out and fill in any health check form required by
Airline, airport, destination country, and transit country.
To depart from Indonesia, we don't need to fill in any form. For EHAC, it's for arrival in Indonesia. For Australia, you need to apply your travel exemption online in Australia Department of Home Affairs website. For transit in Dubai, we need to download these apps called COVID-19 DXB app and fill in our detail in that app to get a verification code which will be checked when we arrive in the airport. The same in Madrid Barajas Airport, we need to download this app called SPTH Smart App and fill in our registration to get a verification code. For arrival in Ecuador, we need to fill in 2 forms required by the government, but it's quite difficult to get it online. Luckily, we got that sorted out from Ben's office. But anyway, the airport will give you these 2 forms before landing. In conclusion, when you have all requirements, everything should be okay. Just make sure you arrive in airport 4 or 5 hours before departure to avoid long queue and checking, because there are a lot of people and one people can take almost like 10-15 minutes document checking. That's all for now. Please like this video if you find valuable information for your travel, and please support my channel by clicking subscribe and bell button below so you don't miss any update of this channel, because I'll be back with the next video about my flight from Jakarta to Ecuador and current airport situation. If you have any questions, just put down below. I'll try to answer as best as I can. Thank you for watching and I wish you a smooth preparation for your travel. See ya!